wearing Scooby Doo? Hey guys, it's Chris, and in today's video, I'm talking about Scooby Natural. Let's get into it! Scooby Natural is a supernatural episode infused with Scooby Doo. The episode was featured in Season 13, Episode 16. Supernatural ran from 2005 to 2020. 15 years, 15 seasons. The show was praised for its humor, fantasy, and horror. The leads were also appraised for evolving throughout the series over the course of 15 years. The mysteries, while not complex, were another highlight of the series. Sam and Dean and Castiel are transported into the world of Scooby Doo. After realizing the cartoon is haunted and this is a real ghost from their world, they join forces with the Scooby Doo gang to solve the mystery. The episode begins with Sam and Dean fighting an evil plush dinosaur. After defeating the plushie, the pawn shop owner lets Dean take home a flat screen TV. Dean does not realize that the TV contains a cursed object, a dead ghost boy tied to a pocket knife. Jay, the real estate agent, you don't learn this until the end, slips the pocket knife into the plush dinosaur and the TV. So essentially the TV is cursed because it has a cursed object in it. Scooby Natural is a remake of the popular episode from Scooby Doo, Where Are You? A night of fright is no delight. That episode is personally my favorite episode of Scooby Doo, Where Are You? Once the brothers and the gang arrive at the haunted house, the mystery begins. Sam and Dean believe that this episode will play out normally, but quickly learn that this is not your standard Scooby Doo episode. Blood, profanity, and murder. The gang thinks this is just a normal mystery that needs to be solved until they learn the truth. G Fuel break. The ghost, or phantom, pulls a ghost face and stabs Cousin Simple in the back and disappears. Yeah, he is killed off screen, but hey, at least we get to see some blood. I'd never expect to see blood in Scooby Doo, but we do get to see him covered in blood and jinkies. It's like, yeah. It's like, come on, Fred, show some respect. There's a dead body here. Blood in Scooby Doo surprisingly goes well with this mystery. It makes it a more R-rated mystery. We do know when the ghost is around because he messes with electricity and the temperature. So it does make the phantom or ghost less creepy because we always know when he's around. It's like, what is he, Vecna? Messing with electricity? They all call him a phantom or a ghost, but he's basically the Phantom Shadow from the original Scooby Doo Where Are You episode. The Phantom Shadow. Now, in that episode, there was 2 Phantom Shadows, but in this one, there's just one. The Phantom butchers Cod's good creeps. He hangs his upper half of his body from the ceiling with ropes just hanging there, and then his lower half is just sitting on the ground. He cuts his head off because the gang and the hunters, or Dean and Sam, find his head on the ground with his eyes wide open. So it's like, man, this ghost is stabbing people in the back, hanging their corpse from the ceiling with rope, and then decapitates one of them off screen. Yes, it's off screen, but at least we get to see the aftermath for the 2 kills we do get in the episode. Cause Good Creeps was one of the Phantom Shadows from the original episode, and the other one is Mr. Crawls. Creeps and Crawls. When the ghost chases the hunters and the gang, the song that they play is the theme song from Scooby Doo, Where Are You? It's a nice callback to the original series from the 60s. You can't have a Scooby Doo chase scene backed by music, or it wouldn't be Scooby Doo. And a lot of Scooby Doo adaptations are always playing music when they're getting chased by the monster. And this episode is no different. They like to do that a lot in a lot of the animated movies. They always play that theme song from the original series. Fun fact, during this sequence, you can see Scrappy Doo running through all the doors with everybody. Scrappy Doo was in that show Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo, the first live action Scooby Doo movie, so I thought that was a nice reference to Scrappy Doo. After the gang has a nervous breakdown, learning about ghosts are real, The hunters agree to help them trap the ghost. Fred's trap fails, like most of the time, so the hunters, Sam, Dean, Castiel, have to use a salt circle to capture the ghost. The ghost is captured. After the ghost is captured, Sam and Dean learn that the ghost is a little boy. After he died, his soul was tied to the pocket knife. Like I said earlier in the episode, or earlier in the video, the pocket knife was a cursed object. Jay, the shady real estate agent, was using the ghost to scare away shop owners so he could get the pawn shop on the cheap. It's always the shady real estate agents. I guess Velma was right. After the brothers learn the truth, the ghost agrees to help them. The Scooby Doo gang are shown there is no such things as ghosts and unmask the Phantom. Cosgood Creeps. Cosgood Creeps wanted all the money for himself. Too bad it's worthless. Just like in the original episode. They wanted the money, but it was Confederate dollars, so it was essentially worthless. Sam and Dean return to the real world and smash the TV and burn the pocket knife that sets the boy free. The hunters confront the real estate agent, and he is arrested for his crimes. He does say the famous Scooby Doo line, you know the one. In the end, both mysteries are solved. I do like how in this episode, in the animated world or in the Scooby Doo world, they have their own mystery, and then in the real world, Sam and Dean have their own mystery. So it's like two mysteries going on at the same time, and by the end, they both get resolved. Dean looks in the camera, Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Alright, that was me talking about Scooby Natural. Let me know, direct message me, comment down below if I should do some more Spider-Man stuff or do some more Scooby Doo stuff. It seems like a lot of my popular videos are when I talk about Scooby Doo or Spider-Man. I'm Spider-ManChris, and I'll see you in the next one.